Welcome to Break the Rock, talking Hawkeyes, Huskers, and the Big Ten. Proudly presented by Prairie Navigator, your boots-on-the-ground partner for digital marketing and facilities upkeep in eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Here's your host, Burley Hawk 74.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Break the Rock. I'm your host, Burley Hawk 74, and yeah, this one's a tough start. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. The Des Moines North Polar Bears got rocked 56-0 by a Ballard team that hadn't won a game all year. Back-to-back shutouts now, and North drops to 2-4. This is about pride. Polar Bear Nation remembers the days when folks circled North on their schedule and said, man, I hope we survive that one. Right now, it's the other way around, and that's got to change. This group needs that old-school North attitude that made people think twice before lining up, because 56-0, that's not who this program's supposed to be. Over to the college ranks, the Hawkeyes had a bye this week, and they needed it. That Indiana loss left a bruise, and with starting quarterback Mark Gronowski still questionable, this week's trip to Wisconsin looms large. The Badgers, they just got trampled by Michigan, 24-10. The Wolverines dominated the trenches, controlled the tempo, and sent a message. Iowa's defense can keep them in it, but without Gronowski, the offense has to find something that works. Otherwise, it could be a long afternoon in Madison. Finally, a bright spot, Nebraska showed some life. The Huskers took care of Michigan State 38-27. The offense clicked, and the defense made plays when it mattered. This team needed that win in the worst way. Now they pack up and head east to take on Maryland, which just lost to Washington 24-20. The Terps can sling it, but they're soft against the run, and that's where Nebraska can pound away. This could be a statement game for the Big Red if they keep the momentum rolling. Let's talk about the rest of the conference because things are heating up fast. Washington kept rolling, edging Maryland 24-20. The Huskies are starting to look like a complete team, and they'll host Rutgers on Friday night. The Scarlet Knights are coming off a bye, and they'll need all the rest they can get. Meanwhile, UCLA, under a brand new coaching staff, shocked the country, knocking off number 7 Penn State 42-37. That's a program changer right there. The Bruins head home to face Michigan State next. While Penn State regroups at home against Northwestern, the Wildcats just hammered Louisiana Monroe 42-7. Don't look now, but Northwestern's quietly putting together a season. Illinois, they're on fire, blasting Purdue 43-27. The Illini host top-ranked Ohio State next. And speaking of the Buckeyes, they just reminded everybody who runs this conference, Ohio State went into Minneapolis and blew the doors off the Gophers 42-3. No drama, no mistakes, just dominance. If anyone thought the Buckeyes might be slipping, that game shut it down fast. Purdue, meanwhile, heads to Minnesota next week trying to fix a defense that's been getting shredded. Here's what's worth flipping on the TV for this week. Iowa at Wisconsin. Huge test for the Hawkeyes, especially if Gronowski can't go. Nebraska at Maryland. Can the Huskers build on that breakthrough? Ohio State at Illinois. Buckeyes rolling, but Illinois is feeling dangerous. Penn State versus Northwestern, redemption game or full-blown crisis for the Nittany Lions. Michigan at USC, coast-to-coast collision with playoff vibes. Rutgers at Washington Friday night. Huskies are hot, but Rutgers loves to drag people into a fight. So here's where we're at. Des Moines North's got to find its bite again. Iowa's fighting to stay relevant. Nebraska's heating up. And Ohio State, still the standard until somebody proves otherwise. That's episode 7 of Break the Rock. I'm your host, Burley Hawk 74. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, tell your crew, and we'll be back next week to keep calling it like it is.
You've been listening to Break the Rock, talking Hawkeyes, Huskers, and the Big Ten. Proudly presented by Prairie Navigator, your boots-on-the-ground partner for digital marketing and facilities upkeep in eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Go to prairienavigator.com.